John Herbert Dillinger was born on June 22, 1903, in Indianapolis, Indiana. From a young age, Dillinger exhibited a rebellious streak that set him apart from his peers. His father, a stern disciplinarian, struggled to keep him in line, and young John often found himself in trouble. His early life was marked by petty theft and run-ins with the law. By his teenage years, Dillinger had already developed a reputation as a troublemaker, frequently clashing with local authorities. Dillinger joined the Navy in 1923, seeking a new path. He hoped that the discipline and structure of military life would provide him with a fresh start. But he deserted a year later, returning to a life of crime. The allure of easy money and the thrill of illegal activities proved too strong for him to resist. In 1924, Dillinger participated in an armed robbery that landed him in the Indiana State Prison. This marked the beginning of his deep dive into the criminal underworld. Prison hardened Dillinger, immersing him in the criminal underworld. He spent his time behind bars learning from seasoned criminals, absorbing their knowledge and techniques. He learned the tricks of the trade from seasoned criminals. This education in crime would prove invaluable in his later exploits. Upon his release in 1933, Dillinger emerged a changed man. He was no longer the petty thief who had entered prison. He was now a hardened criminal with a plan. He was determined to never see the inside of a prison cell again. With a newfound resolve, he set out to make a name for himself in the criminal world. He quickly assembled a gang and embarked on a crime spree that would captivate the nation. Dillinger's exploits would soon make him one of the most infamous criminals in American history. Dillinger's gang targeted banks across the Midwest, leaving a trail of fear and chaos in their wake. They were not just robbing banks, they were making a statement against the establishment. They were brazen and ruthless, terrifying bank employees and making off with large sums of cash. Their heists were meticulously planned, often involving detailed blueprints and inside information. One of their most daring heists was the robbery of the Merchants National Bank in Indiana. This particular job showcased their audacity and precision, cementing their reputation as master criminals. Dillinger's gang employed meticulous planning and military-style tactics. They studied their targets for weeks, sometimes months, ensuring every detail was accounted for. They often used disguises and studied bank layouts to ensure swift getaways. Their ability to blend in and then vanish without a trace baffled law enforcement. Dillinger's cunning and audacity earned him a reputation as a modern-day Robin Hood by some, while others saw him as a dangerous criminal. His charisma and boldness captivated the public's imagination. Their exploits weren't limited to banks. They expanded their criminal activities to other lucrative targets. They also targeted police armories, stealing weapons and bulletproof vests. This not only equipped them for future heists, but also humiliated the authorities. This further fueled their notoriety and escalated the authorities' pursuit. The relentless chase by law enforcement only added to the legend of Dillinger and his gang. The string of robberies brought John Dillinger to the attention of J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI. Hoover, eager to prove the agency's worth, made capturing Dillinger a top priority. A nationwide manhunt ensued, with the FBI using every resource at its disposal. Dillinger's gang, however, always seemed to be one step ahead. They used aliases, moved frequently, and even underwent plastic surgery to alter their appearances. Dillinger's ability to evade capture only added to his mystique. The pressure on the FBI mounted with each successful Dillinger heist. Newspapers sensationalized his exploits, turning him into a folk hero for some and a source of national anxiety for others. John Dillinger's run from the law couldn't last forever. Despite his cunning and audacity, the net was closing in on him. In 1934, he was betrayed by Anna Sage, a woman associated with the gang. Known as the Woman in Red, Sage played a pivotal role in Dillinger's downfall. Sage, seeking leniency for her own crimes, informed the FBI of Dillinger's whereabouts. Her decision was driven by desperation and a desire to escape her own legal troubles. On July 22, 1934, FBI agents closed in on Dillinger as he left the Biograph Theater in Chicago. The theater, showing the film Manhattan Melodrama, became the backdrop for this dramatic confrontation. A gun battle erupted, and Dillinger was shot and killed. The infamous outlaw met his end in a hail of bullets, marking a significant victory for law enforcement. His death marked the end of an era, but his legend lived on. Dillinger's funeral drew crowds, and his story continued to captivate the public's imagination. The public was both shocked and fascinated by Dillinger's demise. Newspapers across the country splashed his story on their front pages, fueling the legend. His story became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the long arm of the law. Dillinger's life and death underscored the inevitable downfall that awaits those who live outside the law. John Dillinger's crime spree had a profound impact on law enforcement. His ability to outwit authorities exposed weaknesses in the criminal justice system. This led to significant reforms and advancements in police tactics and technology. The FBI, under J. Edgar Hoover's leadership, used the Dillinger case to expand its reach and authority. The agency implemented new investigative techniques, such as fingerprint analysis and forensic science, to modernize crime fighting. Dillinger's notoriety also highlighted the need for greater interagency cooperation. The FBI's success in apprehending him, though aided by betrayal, demonstrated the importance of information sharing and coordinated efforts among law enforcement agencies. John Dillinger's life and crimes continue to fascinate and intrigue. He remains a subject of books, films, and documentaries.
His story a reminder of a turbulent era in American history. Though a criminal, Dillinger's cunning and audacity captivated the public imagination.
His legacy is complex and multifaceted. While he was a ruthless criminal responsible for violence and theft, he also exposed vulnerabilities in law enforcement, prompting necessary reforms.
Dillinger's story serves as a cautionary tale about the allure of crime and the importance of a robust and adaptable criminal justice system.